Hey guys, so today I'm filming the second part of my makeup purge for fall 2014. Today's video is going to be on lips and nails. Last week's video was on face and eyes. I will have that linked down below. I will also link my very first makeup declutter, which was in the spring. So the products I'm going to share with you in this video are a combination of things I don't like, things I've had too long, and things that I like but don't love that I want to pass on to somebody else. And I have a ton of things here, so let's just get started. The first thing I have are 3 Revlon lip butters. You guys know that I actually really enjoy these products, and I had a very large collection, but I've narrowed it down to only keeping 3 that are my absolute favorites, so I want to give these away. The first shade I have is Gumdrop, which is a lilac shade. It is pretty and I loved it when I first got it, but I've just not worn it in such a long time, and I'm pretty sure that this particular shade was discontinued as well. The other shade I have is Sweet Tart, which is a really pretty warm pink. For some reason, this particular type of color I always buy but never really reach for. I don't know why. I have another product I'm going to share with you that is similar to this color. The formula is awesome. This color just isn't one that I reach for. And the last one is Juicy Papaya. And the reason I'm getting rid of this one is because this is one of the lip butters with a sheer formula. Also, Sugar Plum has this same formula and I don't like it. It does not have enough color opacity for my liking. The next thing I have is a CoverGirl Lip Perfection lipstick. This is a shade number 305 Hot, which is supposed to be the Taylor Swift red. This has the same kind of a scent as the Maybelline Vanilla Play-Doh, which I'm not a fan of. So this is nice and pigmented. The color is a very beautiful red, but it just was too drying for my liking, and I didn't like the scent, so I'm going to pass that along. Next thing I have are some jumbo lip crayons. First I have one from Jordana. This is the Twist and Shine Balm Stain in the shade Candied Coral. The formula of this is awesome. It smells like blue raspberry candy, and it lasts a long time, but I just don't like the color. I thought that the color was going to be like this. As you can see, it is not. So that was a big bummer for me. I wanted it to be this shade. It's still pretty color, but I have other jumbo lip crayons that I prefer, so I want to pass this along. But it is a really nice formula. All of the colors in that line, though, are just very basic, and I basically already have them from Revlon because that's the brand that came out first, and I bought a ton of them. Speaking of the Revlons, here I have a Revlon Just Bent and Kissable Balm Stain. This is the shade Sweetheart. Again, like the Sweet Tart lip butter, this is a type of shade that I always buy but don't reach for. It's very beautiful, but I'm going to pass it along to somebody else, and I need to remember that I don't really wear these type of colors and I need to stop buying them. But they're so darn beautiful, it's hard. Then I have one final jumbo lip crayon. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection Color Balm in the shade Bee Sting. This came with last year's Too Faced Holiday Palette, and Sarah Beauty Buzz Hub actually sent this to me. It's a beautiful nude color, but this really does sting the crap out of your lips. I remember Sam Sherman talked about these and said that the other shades did not sting like this one does, and I like lip plumpers. I really do, and this has a really strong cinnamon scent, but like seriously, it stings your lips. So I wasn't much of a fan of that. I tried to work with it, but it was just too uncomfortable for my liking. Now the rest of the lip products we have are lip glosses. The first ones I have, I'm going to be throwing these away. These are the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Glosses. I purchased these several years ago, and unfortunately now Revlon has changed the formula, changed the packaging, got rid of all of the old shades except for one. So that was a huge bummer. I don't know why Revlon would screw with a good thing. I'm still bitter about it, but the colors we have here are Coral Reef, Lilac Pastel, and Pink Pop. I loved these. These are my very first lip gloss loves, and I am going to throw them away because I've had them for too long and I'm not reaching for them. but the formula of the old ones was amazing and pigmented. Those were all cream finishes, which I love. So super bummer about that. And the next ones I'm going to show you I'm throwing out as well, which is so hard, but I've had them for too long. This is the Buxom Mini Lip Gloss set. This was a spring set from a couple years ago, like more years than I want to admit. And I love the colors, they're so beautiful. These are all limited edition shades. We have Iris, which is this blue. We have Poppy, which is a coral. Rosie is a peach, and Lily is a purpley pink. I love Buxom lip glosses. These are all cream formulas, some of my favorites. I got some good use out of these, but they are just too old and I'm going to be throwing them out, which is sad, but it needs to be done. I also have one more Buxom lip gloss. I got this in a set, and this is the shade April. It is a pretty pink, but it is packed with shimmer, which I don't like. I've only used this one time, and I want to pass this on to a friend or family member that won't mind. This was already on my lips. The next thing I have would be 2 of the Maybelline Color Elixirs. I've tried these lip glosses. I was stoked for them when they first came out. I don't like the formula at all. I just find it heavy and just not that great. I don't get the hype about these. I much prefer NYX Butter Glosses and Buxom lip glosses, and that's really all I need. So I'm going to be getting rid of these. The first shade I have is Nude Illusion. Very nice peachy nude. And then I have Celestial Coral, a deeper coral shade. Both of these are beautiful colors, but I just don't like the formula of this lip gloss. To go along with that, another product I tried around the same time and I don't like is the L'Oreal Extraordinaire Liquid Lipstick. I have the shade 201 Rose Symphony. It's a beautiful color. I really like the shade, but again, I don't like the formula. I would not buy any more of these, and I'm going to pass this along because it is not something that I would reach for. I don't like the way that it feels on my lips. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'd probably rate this a 3, maybe more like a 2 for both of these. So that's why I'm going to pass it along. There's no point in me keeping something that I don't love. So the last lip product that I have to talk about today would be the Maybelline Color Sensational High Shine Lip Gloss. These were 2 limited edition shades. I'm not sure if they even put out limited edition shades anymore because the Color Elixirs are the new glosses, but they do still have the permanent range of these, and I think the formula is nice. It has like a tutti frutti kind of a scent, which isn't my favorite. I much prefer mint or vanilla, but it's not that bad. The opacity of these is nice. It has more of a thinner texture, which I like. The Color Elixirs are a thicker lip gloss, which I am not a fan of at all. But these 2 shades here I have are Coral Heat and Purple Royale. I just don't reach for these particular shades, so I want to pass them on to somebody else. This purple, I've tried it on. It's too intimidating for me to rock it, and I have others similar to Coral Heat, so I'm going to pass along the lip gloss. The formula is nice. It's just those particular colors I don't reach for. I do still have 2 other shades that are in my makeup collection that I really enjoy. So now moving on to nail polish. I don't have too many, and again, I'm just trying to narrow my collection down to nail polishes that I love and have to have. So some of these are really nice formulas, but I just don't want the color anymore, or I have something similar that I like a little bit better. So first thing I have would be 3 of these Sally Hansen Hard as Nails nail polishes. I think these are $1 or $1.50. I would not waste your money on these, and instead I would buy an Extreme Wear. These are $2.50. The formula is a million times better than these in my opinion. So I have the shade Black Heart. I have Hard to Get, which is white, and I have Mighty Mango. This is a beautiful color. So I bought these just because I wanted a basic black and white in my polish collection, because even though I don't use these colors that often, I still wanted some to have in case I wanted to use them. And the problem I had with these is that it wasn't that they were chipping, it was that they were cracking, which is very strange. I have had that with some polishes before, but it did it every single time and it did not look good at all. So that is why I'm going to be passing those along. This color is so gorgeous though, and it didn't do that cracking thing as much as the next ones I have are are two L'Oreal polishes. I actually love the L'Oreal formula. I think it's very nice, but both of these are colors that I don't need to have in my collection because I have several other purples and peach shades that I love more. So the first one I have is L'Oreal's Macaroni Madly, a beautiful peach shade, but I have one from Wet n Wild and from Formula X that I like more, so I'm going to pass this along. The same with this L'Oreal shade called Royalty Reinvented. This is a stunning purple. My brush is messed up on this one, so that makes me not want to reach for it as much. And I also have other purples that I like a little bit more than this, but the formula is great, so I would recommend L'Oreal polishes, but I'm just going to pass along those shades. The next one I have is a Wet n Wild Mega Last. This is in the shade On a Trip, a beautiful purple. The formula of this line of Wet n Wild polishes is really nice as well. This has one of the extra wide brushes, which some people love and some people hate. I actually quite like them. I have not used this polish in a while. It's a beautiful color, it's a nice formula, but it just isn't one that I reach for. The next one I have is kind of a similar deal. This is the Rimmel's 60-second nail polish in the shade Mintlicious. This is a beautiful color. It is a nice formula, and it's a very inexpensive polish. This also has the extra wide brush, and I'm going to pass this along because I have so many mint polishes I can't even count them. I actually have a whole collection video which I will link down below, and I also have added more mint polishes to my collection since then. So next we have 3 Essie nail polishes. Essie and I have a very much love-hate relationship. There are some colors that perform really well, like in the Cabana, which is very opaque in 2 coats, a beautiful color, so that's one that I absolutely love. But these 3 are ones that I don't like because these are jelly finishes. I hate jellies. I really don't like to see the visible nail on myself. I apply 3 coats with these and I can still see the visible nail. That is why I'm going to pass them on. I've had them all for a long time, but they just aren't worth keeping around because I don't love the formula. So the 3 colors I have would be Turquoise and Keiko's Lapis of Luxury and Camera, which I'm wearing on my nails today. And side by side, Camera is much more of a thin formula. This one is much more of a jelly. So with 3 coats, you can absolutely see the nail. And with 3 coats of these, you can see the nail a little bit, but not as much as these. It's not as much of a straight up jelly. It's kind of a crelly mixture of a cream and a jelly, which again, I don't like. I am a straight opaque cream polish kind of girl. So that's why I'm going to pass these on, which is so hard for me. I've had these for a while, but the colors are amazing. They're so beautiful. I love these 2 shades. This one is nice as well. I did wear it this week because I wanted to try it and see if I want to keep it, but I'm absolutely going to pass these on to somebody else that will like them more and hopefully love jelly formulas. Then I have 2 polishes that are maybes that I need to try out and see what I think of the colors. So the first one I have is the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear in Blew Me Away. Beautiful blue color. I've not used it in forever, but I love this formula, so I want to wear it and see what I think, like I did with this. That seemed to really help me kind of give it a test run. The same with this Zoya Zuza. Like I said, I love cream polishes, and this is a shimmer, so I'm not sure what I would think about it. I've only used it once, so I need to use it again and see what my final thoughts would be. So I'm going to get rid of all the polishes except these 2 because I want to give these a little bit more time to test them out. So this is my final makeup purge. If you have filmed one of these, please link it down below. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and what your thoughts are. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.